I was living across the street. We were renting one of the houses across the street. I was a seminarian. And all I remember was a depressing day. It was probably November, rainy November day. I don't remember what time of year it was, but I remember it was just depressing, dull day. And it was the end of the day. I was tired, and I was doing the dishes. After dinner, I was kind of doing the dishes. And just again, low energy, kind of feeling cranky, down. But I was, taught that we're supposed to be joyful and rejoice always. So I turned to the Lord and I said, Lord, this is kind of, not the most pleasant thing, doing dishes after a long day. And I had this weird idea. Like I really love fishing, and particularly back then, fishing was just kind of one of my great loves. And so I was just kind of chatting with the Lord, and I said to the Lord, Lord, what will fishing be like in heaven? Now, what a silly question. I don't know what inspired me to ask the Lord what fishing will be like in heaven. I was just chatting with the Lord. You ever just chatting with the Lord and just like a child? So I asked that question, again, not expecting any response. I'm just kind of chatting. Well, as I'm washing the dishes, I have this vision. Now again, not with my physical eyes, but again, this is weird, but I'm just gonna, I'm sharing honestly from my heart what happened. I have this vision of me standing on a boat, like an open boat, like, maybe a bass boat or just an open boat on a lake or on a body of water. So I'm standing in a boat and I'm fishing and everything was love. So the water was beautiful, delightful, but it was love. And the woods, there was a shoreline and trees and all that, and everything in the woods, in the forest, was love. And I felt just this tremendous delight and peace and joy and fulfillment and all. It was completely delightful. But the idea was there was nothing to be afraid of. When you go out fishing in the woods, well, if you fall in the water, you could drown and die. The water might be cold. You could freeze. I don't know what, a snake bite you. If you step into the woods, there's thorns, there's bugs, there's, branches that can scratch you, bears that can eat you. The wilderness is wonderful, but I wouldn't describe it as everything being love. Well, again, this kind of vision I had, the sense was you could just go in that water, nothing can harm you. You go into the woods, nothing can harm you. And again, interiorly, there was just this delight, and then it went away. It was an instant, and I'm doing the dishes, and I was just like, whoa, what was that?